Well guys, we did a thing. We got a deal that we just could not pass up, and I got some batteries sent to me, and yeah, we saved a lot of money on this setup. And like I said, I bought this thing used from a buddy that decided to go a different route and some different plans, so we got a very good deal. So we're going to get this thing set up on the PA14, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. We can get this bad boy ready to roll by this weekend. All right guys, like I said, we're gonna try to get this NEWPORT vessel NK180 set up rather smoothly. We do not have everything here right now, so I've got to get this thing installed before a tournament this weekend, guys. We're fishing a Tennessee Bass Nation event down on Del Hollow. I've got these parts coming in at different days, different times, and I was going to wait for everything to get here and do this install all at once, but I'm thinking in my mind, if my batteries don't get here till Thursday, we're leaving Friday morning, I need to have this thing together. That way when we take off for the tournament Friday morning, all I have to do is put the batteries in the box. I'm gonna do a complete rundown. I'm gonna set this GoPro up, record myself installing this thing, kind of walk you all through it once I kind of get it done. And then I'm gonna show you all how I got my battery box set up later in the video when the batteries get here. I'll mention the company that sent me the batteries, and we'll go over where you can get one of these NEWPORT vessels at for a good deal for any of you local guys. So let's get this thing started. Let's get this motor mounted to the motor bracket, and let's get this process rolling, boys. I'm excited. All right, so first off, we're gonna get this motor bracket, or the motor mount, mounted to the bracket for the Hobie. You will have to buy this. It's the power pole mount you can buy that will mount to the Hobie, and then this, you know, motor bracket will mount to this. It's got some tools and stuff here, Allen key and stuff. We're going to use our socket set, try to make this process just a little bit quicker. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed, and then we can start going from there. It seems like, from some of the videos I've watched on YouTube, this seems like a very simple setup. The hardest part really is the batteries, and that's rather simple too. I've got most of that already done also. And like I said, I'm trying to get this done really quick before the tournament Saturday, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this install. That way, when the batteries do get here, we'll just plug the batteries up with the quick connects, and we'll be on our way down to Del Hollow to fish this tournament. So this wind may be awful, but first step is done. We've got the motor mount mounted to the bracket that connects to the Hobie. So that was pretty simple. Just used a ratchet, a few other little tools that I had extra. They do send the tools to put all this thing together, but I wanted to make it a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. But that part is mounted. Now I'll start putting the motor on, and then we'll start running some of our cables and stuff like that. We are gonna make it to where we steer with our rudder. So we're not gonna have any foot steering or anything like that. It's got a pin that should lock it in where this thing will stay straight. So rather simple, just running our cords up to a couple little things. I'll show you all everything that I've got. So. We are doing this outside, so we're gonna have some noise, we're gonna have cars, we're gonna have wind, we're gonna have dogs barking, so nothing I can do about it. Like I said, I just wanna kinda record this process of me installing this thing, and you guys are seeing it live and raw because I'm reading the instructions. I mean, it's a rather simple process, but there's still some things you wanna kinda make sure you're doing it correctly and stuff, so. we go. All right, leave it to me. I actually had the steering triangle upside down, so when I dropped the pin in to make it to where you can't steer it, it wouldn't reach. So I had to pull it apart, flip that over, but hey, trial and error, guys, trial and error. We got it together now. It just took a few seconds, and I've got this thing back apart, put back together. All right, now let's run our pulley system to pull this motor up. All right, I'm gonna put on the little handle for the pulley system. We'll run it out, pull a knot. All right, guys, I've got the pulley cable ran to pull the motor up. I've got it ran through the little eye bolt, and I ran it over to this on the Hobie, to that one. I zip tied a little pulley system right here on the A-trail just to kind of keep that cable pulled out of the way. And then I actually went to Home Depot and bought one of these little things. Just happened to see it. It's like a little lanyard, clips on. You run that string through the bottom. I can sit in my seat, pull that cord, and then it locks that motor up. It's got a little locking mechanism with the teeth. So that worked out perfectly to keep that motor pulled up out of the way. I could pull it all the way up, but my kayak's just kind of sitting here dangling off the edge of this trailer. So it's, let's see. Yeah, super easy. Got my motor straight up and out of the way. And all I'll do is sit in that seat, grab that cord, pull it, drop it back down, good to go. All right, so what I did was, guys, I bought this bracket here, this Hobie mount that mounts on your A-trail, drilled a couple holes in it, lined it up to these two little tiny little bolt holes here. I forget the size of them. It took me 30 minutes to find them. I finally found them, and just got a bunch of washers because the bolts I found were just a little too long. We're gonna mount this to this, put it on the A-trail, and run our power cord. So should be pretty simple. Here we go, guys. I had to put a lot of washers on those little bitty bolts, but I mean, this is gonna be perfect. And it's tight. It's got 5 washers on it. Those I sat out there at Lowe's for 30 minutes trying to find the right size bolt to mount to this, and finally found it. But they're a little bit longer than I wanted, so I bought a pack of washers. Oh, that's tight. Yeah, that's super tight. That ain't coming off. All right, guys, we have got everything installed except the batteries. I mean, all we have to do is put the batteries in the box, connect them, and we're ready to go. We'll have power, everything's mounted, registration's good. Hopefully those batteries get here by Thursday so we can take off down to the lake. But I'm gonna wait on those batteries to get here, guys, and I'm gonna show you all the batteries I'm putting in this. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how I've got those batteries set up in this box. But first, let's go ahead and walk this kayak. I'm gonna show y'all kind of what we got going on here. So we have the NEWPORT vessel NK180. We got this, the motor mounted to the Hobie power pole bracket. Got that mounted to the kayak. Rather simple setup. We got the motor and everything. I don't know how high I'm gonna have to adjust this thing. I may have to make some adjustments when I get to the lake. But like I said, I've got a pin. I've ran that cord in here into the black pack. That way it don't blow around. That way when I get to the lake, I can open this up, take that pin out, stick that pin right in here because I'm gonna use my rudder to do my steering. I've got my pull cord ran up through these two little eye bolts, one on each side. This right here runs straight up through here, through a small pulley, and then to this bad boy right here that I showed you all earlier that you can pull, and then it locks itself into place, pulls that motor right up with that handle. I'm not gonna pull it up all the way, but you can see it keeps it locked up. That's the coolest thing I found so far. That's, you know, that I just randomly ran across at the store and it ended up working perfectly. We got our motor mounted. I use those two little screws on the bottom. This thing is mounted perfectly. We've got our quick kill switch. We'll connect that to our life jacket. Went ahead and bought a battery box. That way I can keep other accessories in this toolbox. And then we did the quick connect right through the back. I ran one of the little through hole kit, the little Hobie waterproof through hole kit deals there. Ran that through. And like I said, did the quick connect, guys. That way we've got power and we're good to go. All right, guys, we just got a shipment in. Finally, it's been a week. It's been at UPS for a couple days. I guess they're really busy with the Christmas season coming up. Got my battery charger in the mail yesterday. And today we finally got our last piece of the puzzle, guys. We've done got our kayak register. We've done got the NEWPORT vessel NK180 installed. The only thing we were waiting on are the batteries. So let's get these things opened up. Let's take a look at these and let's get this project finished up so we can use it this weekend in our stop number 2 of the season up on Hobie Lake with King Cat, guys. So let's get this opened up and check these things out. Here we go, let's pull this thing out. Look, I'm gonna explain to y'all something really quick that's really crazy. And I've got it right here on the floor. So right here is an old battery I used to run my graph with. This is a Duracell Ultra 12 volt, 20 amp hour battery. The fact that this 50 amp hour battery is significantly lighter than this Duracell battery that is 20 amp hours is insane. These batteries are coming in right around 11 pounds a piece, a little over 11 pounds. So I'm gonna be right at 23 pounds for both these batteries in this box, which is actually really awesome. Oh, I was looking for the post bolts and they actually stick them in the styrofoam. It says, "Hi, here are your post bolts. Tear me off." So they actually stick the terminal post bolts down in this styrofoam. So that's pretty cool. I was wondering where those were at. And there those are, right there. I mean, I can hold that with the plastic. That's how light that battery is. That plastic's holding that battery. All right, let's get this off here. We're gonna go get our battery box and we're gonna get these things placed in that battery box and get this thing hooked up. Like I said, we will be running a quick connect. We're gonna run these two batteries together. We're gonna run one negative, one positive together, and then we're gonna connect our quick connects to to a negative and positive. That way we get 24 volts out of this system. Super excited about this, guys. Like I said, once again, big thank you to Lead Time, guys. I'm going to leave their link down below in the description. Be sure to head over and check them out. As I said, they were nice enough to send us these videos. They have different size batteries. They've got 24 volt batteries. They've got 100 amp hour batteries. And this right here is going to power our NEWPORT vessel. It's a 1.8 horsepower electric motor. And we're going to get these things installed in this battery. We will do an update later on here in a few months. We're going to run these things for a while. And like I said, I have no doubts that these things are going to be absolutely awesome. All right, let's place these batteries in the box. How I want to kind of run them here. I've got a little foam pad at the bottom. Man, this box is going to work out perfect too, guys. It's going to be the perfect size. Boom. I mean, I don't think it could fit any better than that. So they sent us plenty of bolts, terminal bolts. We should have 4 extra. And then we've got covers for the ground and the positive. So let's go ahead and connect. Let's see how this will work the best. So we're going to connect a negative on one battery to the positive on the other battery. We'll run this one just like this. Let me get a screwdriver. I need a screwdriver. Where's the screwdriver? Let me get a screwdriver. I'll be right back. All right, we got a screwdriver. All right, there's negative to positive. We've got a cap for each one, just so it looks clean. Negative to positive. Kind of scary messing with electrical. I'm not an electrical person, but hey, we put this together and made it work, so. Oh yeah. And there we go. That is 24 volts. We've got two 12 volt 50 amp hour lithium batteries ran consecutive. And then we're going to shut this lid down. Which, man, I couldn't have picked a better box. And I picked this box just so we had extra accessories. We can open this thing up right now and we can put these extra terminal bolts right there. Now we're going to go out here, put this thing on the kayak. It's actually not raining at the moment. It's soaking wet. We're gonna go out here and see if this motor fires up. Well, the impatience is real, guys. I've got the trailer hooked up. It's actually sprinkling. I've only got an hour. We're gonna head right down the road to the river and we're gonna launch this bad boy. We're gonna put this thing in the water and cruise it around. Started to bring my rods, but I don't have enough time, so we're just gonna cruise and test this thing out, see how it runs. Make sure we're hitting the speeds I think we should hit, and right power and everything. I will bring these batteries home and put them on charge tonight. I'm not sure if they come charged or not. Like I said, guys, I'm going to leave the website down below, Lead Time website. The batteries right now are $219.99. There is free shipping and 5-year warranty on these batteries. So really good deal, guys. Like I said, I've seen a lot of reviews on these batteries. I know people personally that's got these batteries and has used them, and they've had 0 issues. So like I said, I'm leaving that link down below. I'll leave the motor link down below and everything from this setup, guys. So let's get down here to the water. Like I said, we've got an hour. Let's run this thing around, see how it runs, see how smooth it is, and yeah, I'm excited, guys. So let's go get it. Well, I knew running off without the, or just in a rush, period, just in a rush, would make me forget something. I forgot my graph, so we're not gonna be able to tell how fast we're going, but I guess we'll have an idea of what we're working with. So let's see, we got the rudder drop. Let's drop the motor. We'll find out here in just a second what we're working with. I can already tell. This is going to be incredible. Let's see what we got, what type of speed. Full speed. We're cruising. We're cruising. I can't tell what type of speed we got, but we're running at 89%. Like I said, we may have to charge these batteries up and stuff and see what's going on, but pretty awesome. Feels good. Cruising too. We're using our rudder to steer. I've got the pin locked in on the motor. That way it just keeps us straight. That thing don't turn around. We're using our rudder to steer it. So. Definitely puts a little drag on it when you make a big turn like that. But like I said, we're going to be using it to just run spot to spot. Well guys, my big camera just died, and that's a wrap on the install, guys. It is done. Everything performed perfectly. The only thing, I couldn't tell my speed because I didn't have my graph with me. So when we go out this weekend and we launch Honcho Alley, we'll definitely take that graph and kind of see what our top speed is, see what kind of speed we're getting on that thing. So like I said, I just try to take you all along that install. It's probably not perfect. I'm sure there's other videos that are more in depth and much better, but like I said, I just wanted to set the cameras up and kind of let y'all see the process, how simple it was. It was a really simple process. And then to give Lead Time a big thank you for, you know, like I said earlier in the video, for sending me those batteries. I really appreciate that, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna leave a link down below. Be sure to head over, check that out. They've probably got the best deal on batteries. Right now they're like $219.99, and they're about to launch their new website here in just a few days, so be sure to head over there and check it out, guys. And if you're looking to do a similar install, be sure to head down to River Sports Outfitters down on Sutherland Avenue here in Knoxville, Tennessee, guys. They've actually got a deal on their Newport vessel NK180s right now, $750 plus tax. I haven't seen any cheaper than that yet, so be sure to head down there, check out River Sports, guys. And as always, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.